Hi guys, my name is Dante, and welcome to Pennywise. Didn't like the original movie from the 80s, felt kinda boring to me. I frequently feel like that about old horror movies, but I really love the new one, and so this is just a little tribute. This movie really felt like breath of fresh air in the horror genre. Like, to me, I don't say that it's necessarily like that, but this movie is actually different, and only in a good way. Like, it's actually fun and scary, and it doesn't seem like they're gonna give up this kind of vibe in the chapter 2, so big hopes. So yeah, I'm just searching for stuff. I don't know, I started painting him with his chin kind of downwards, but I also, of course, wanted to show his teeth, the monster teeth. And for that, we should probably extend the head somehow. So yeah, I'll probably rotate it just like that. So yeah, we're going this way. Like, it's just spots, obviously. I didn't build anything. I never do, let's be honest. But yeah, I'm still searching. I would probably also rotate the whole picture a bit like this. So we don't need the head looking upwards. We need the body to go away to have some space for the jaw. Like, this is pretty good. What I really love about his look when he's, like, attacking, he is all this fluffy and bouncy with his clothes all over his head and everything. Like, it's always, like, bouncy. So it's interesting. Like, it looks scary and very dynamic, but at the same time, Pennywise doesn't sacrifice the fact that he's a clown. Like, this is something you wouldn't expect in 2019 to work out, you know? That the clown would actually be scary. But they definitely did a very good job and made all the right choices. Yeah, like, I want to use this kind of teeth, but probably without that kind of eyes, because that's not necessary to have that kind of eyes. But that's also a really cool thing about Pennywise, even though I said he never gives up the fact that he's a clown, but when he's, like, actually about to eat you, or whatever he's doing, it kinda slips through that he's not a clown at all, actually. Which is true, he's not a clown, he's like an entity that is not human, he's none of that. And this is just the disguise of his. Okay, gotta be really careful with the way the mouth should be located. Oh my god, this is creepy for different reasons before I add the content of the tea. So I try to make sure that I don't just copy the reference at all, like, this is definitely not my intention. So right now I went a bit quiet and made sure I pay attention to what I paint as a painting, not as just, does it look like Pennywise? Like, I need to find my own color solution, my own composition, and whatever. Heh, nice. Man, that head of his requires extra room. What are his eyebrows? I can't quite figure out. They're like scars that are going inside, yeah. They're like that, instead of just being something on top. So apparently it's important to have this color of his being fluffy, at least up to his nose level, so it would be always like very much all over his face. Shouldn't make it too low, that would break the character quite a bit. I'm actually blurring my vision right now to make sure I get the cool spots with his hair and just the way he is on the canvas, because it's easy to get lost in details or just copying what the character looks like in the movie. I look at any picture and his hair is completely different every time. Like, this is so different from whatever that is. Nice translucency effect on the gums. Well, he's looking pretty cool, but a little bit lacking of emotion. I need to make those eyebrows more like they mean something. Alright, I think it's time for the teeth. Actually, it was time a long time ago, but I just remembered. So, kind of yellow? Let's use this as a base. So, not a lot of symmetry or anything for that matter. Not a lot of rules. They're kind of in rows though, but not going too crazy about it. Some details on the gums, especially on the brightly lit area. Gotta make some bumps around the teeth. And super sharp, super tiny highlights. Okay, now some work on the hair. This left side is a bit weird, or just doesn't fit to Pennywise. The word weird isn't really a problem here. Adding some cracks on the forehead. It's not a consistent feature, but I like it. Let's add a little bit of that. Man, this color is a lot of work. Or just a lot of negligence if I won't care much about it, and I probably won't. Really, a lot of stuff like this can be just solved by clever brushwork. You kind of like leave out details, but the brain goes, oh, there's not enough detail, but I totally can see what it means. That's like really cool looking when you can pull it off. I'll try my best, but I don't know, I'm lazy and dumb. Alright, this is it. Let's add a little bit of spit somewhere, because I saw that in the reference. Done! Well, this was a lot of fun, and it's just been an hour and a half, by the way. So yeah, for those of you who's been wondering why do I need all the awesome brushes with the blending and bristles simulation, it's so I would be able to zoom in and see this kind of stuff. Even though this is a quick painting, it's really cool and interesting to zoom in on this, fix some errors, and also really appreciate the brushwork, because it just looks so cool. My god, this is so creepy when I'm seeing it like this. Kind of brings back the memories of that scene where he jumps out of the screen, spoiler alert. But yeah, there we go. I love the fact that it's slightly different from what we see in the movie. I think this head is a bit taller, but it's kind of like making it more expressive and more like a painting maybe. Also, I played around with the translucency of the skin a little bit. So yeah, tell me guys what you think. Tell me who else to paint, maybe? I don't know. I'll probably choose myself anyway. But for today, this is it. And I thank you for watching if you did. I guess I did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe, tell a friend. Float! Do whatever you want. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! I think I saved one stage, right? Oh yeah, that's a good stage. Just a giant, horrible black hole instead of a mouth.